Okay, today we will discuss IBPS PO Prelims 2024 Grand Test number 3 English. See question number 1 to 2. The questions below consist of a set of labeled sentences. Out of the 4 given options, select the most logical order of the sentences to form a coherent paragraph. Here there are 4 sentences. More and more people are becoming conscious about their health. These advertisements highlight the nutritional value and health benefits of the products. This is why a lot of food processing companies are coming out with health specific products. Further, to promote such products, specific advertisements are being made. See, we have to rearrange these sentences in the proper order to form one meaningful paragraph. Here, if you see the introduction, more and more people are becoming conscious about their health. This is the first sentence. Nowadays, more and more people are becoming conscious about their health. And that is the reason why a lot of food processing companies are coming out with health specific products. Because more and more people are conscious about their health, lot of food processing companies are coming out with health specific products. Then, next one. Further, to promote such products, we are talking about the products. Further, to promote such products, specific advertisements are being made. These advertisements highlight, so in these advertisements, what they will tell about the products, they will tell about the nutritional value and health benefits if you buy such products. So here if you arrange properly, we will get P as the first sentence, R is the second sentence, S is the third sentence, Q is the fourth sentence. So proper order is P or SQ. More and more people are becoming conscious about their health. This is why a lot of food processing companies are coming out with health specific products. Further, to promote such products, specific advertisements are being made. These advertisements highlight the nutritional value and health benefits of the products. Let us see the next question. It further escalates means increase, exponentially with the burning of firecrackers on major festivals at this time. The problem of smog in Delhi, just as the winter sets in, has become alarming in the last few years. Heeding, that means paying attention to such requests, the Supreme Court has decided to fix a time period beyond which burning of firecrackers will not be allowed. Environmental organizations have requested for a partial ban on burning of firecrackers. So these are the 4 sentences. Here we are talking about one problem in Delhi. That problem is the problem of smog. Smoke plus fog is called as smog. The problem of smog in Delhi, just as winter sets in, has become alarming in the last few years. So we all know that Delhi is the most polluted city in India. So in India, Delhi is the most polluted city, and the problem of smog in Delhi, just as winter sets, has become alarming in the last few years. Now, it further escalates. This problem further increases. So it means the problem further escalates exponentially with the burning of firecrackers on major festivals at this time. So generally during winter season only we will get this Diwali festival. So during the festival time we will burn more firecrackers. So because of the firecrackers also so much of pollution will occur. So it further escalates. The problem of smog will further escalate exponentially with the burning of firecrackers on major festivals at this time. Next. Environmental organizations have requested for the partial ban on the burning of firecrackers. So because of the firecrackers, still more pollution is being created. The environmental organizations have requested for the partial ban on the burning of firecrackers. Now, here we are talking about request. So, heeding to such request, the Supreme Court has decided to fix a time period beyond which the burning of firecrackers will not be allowed. So, paying the attention to these requests made by the environmental organizations, the Supreme Court has decided to fix one time period beyond which the firecrackers should not be burned or allowed to burn in Delhi. So, these are the 4 sentences. If you arrange this one, the first one is Q, second one is P, third one is S, fourth one R. So QPSR. Let us see the next question. In the following sentence, a part of the sentence is underlined. Below are some alternatives to the underlined part which may improve the sentence. Choose the correct alternative. In case no improvement is needed, choose the alternative that indicates no improvement. There was no any money when the police checked my pockets. See, always you remember, no is the negative thing, any is also negative thing. We should not use two negatives in one sentence. Two negatives in one sentence. So we should not use two negatives in one sentence. So here we should not get no any. So what is the correct alternative? There was no money. That is correct. There was no money when the police checked my pockets. Monies is not correct. Monies is not correct. So monies is not correct. Some any money not correct. Many money is also not correct. So here money is a uncountable noun. So money is uncountable noun. With uncountable noun, we should not use the plural thing. So monies is not correct. Plural we will use only for countable nouns. So no money is the correct alternative. Then the young prince was started to get recovering, and in few months he was totally healthy like before. So here we are talking about two completed actions. First of all, totally healthy. Second one, getting recovered. So if you are talking about two sentences that are already happened, we should use past perfect. In past perfect, always we should use had. So the young prince had started recovering. Had started recovering is correct. The young prince had started recovering. We should use past perfect. Whenever we are talking about two completed actions, we should use past perfect. So here we should not use was, we should use had. Had started recovering, and in few months he was totally healthy like before. So second one is correct. While the teacher was scrutinizing the sums, that means correcting the sums, Swaminathan was gazing on. So gazing on is not correct. So gazing at. Gaze is a word followed by preposition at. Gazing at means stare at. Stare at. Look surprisingly. That is the exact meaning. While the teacher was scrutinizing the sums, Swaminathan was gazing at his face. Not on his face, it is at his face. Then, it was a beautiful day while the rainy season when we decided to go out. So here, whenever we are talking about any one season, we should use during. During means throughout the course of action, throughout the period. Throughout the period. That period might be summer season, rainy season, winter season. So here we should not use wise, we should use during. It was a beautiful day during the rainy season when we decided to go out. So when we are talking about any one particular period, that particular period might be summer or rainy period or rainy season or winter season. So we should use during, not while. When the elephants left in the evening, the hares that had run away started returning. So here, when the elephant left in the evening, the hares that had run away started returning. Here also, this sentence is in the past perfect. In past perfect, as I already told, we should use had. Whenever we are talking about two completed actions. First one is when the elephant ran away in the evening. The hares, before only they ran away, they started returning. So here the sentence is in past perfect, we should use had. So here no need of any improvement. Answer is no improvement required. Let us see the next one, 8 to 12. In each of the following questions below, a word is given followed by 4 statements. From the options, you should choose the one that provides the combination of the statements that can be joined using the given word. Now, here there are some words given. By using this word, we can join any two sentences. The two sentences combination you have to identify. A small finance bank offers higher rates of interest. The RBI saving bonds are one of the safest investment options. Accessibility could be an issue due to its limited presence. They are issued by the RBI on behalf of Government of India. So here we should use the RBI saving bonds are, see, we should use the word has. We should connect the two sentences by using has. So here we should use which one? The RBI saving bonds are one of the safest investment options. The RBI saving bonds are one of the safest investment options as they are issued by RBI on behalf of Government of India. Why they are considered as the safest bonds? They are issued by RBI, which is the central bank of our India, on behalf of Government of India. So on behalf of Government of India, RBI issuing these bonds. That's why they are considered as the safe investment options. The RBI saving bonds are one of the safest investment options as they are issued by RBI on behalf of the Government of India. So we should use B and D. So here we should use as. The RBI saving bonds are one of the safest options as they are issued by RBI on behalf of Government of India. Now there is one more two sentences, A and C. A small finance bank offers higher rate of interest. Accessibility could be an issue due to its limited presence. So here, how to connect these two? Here we can use although. Although a small finance bank offers high rate of interest, accessibility could be an issue due to its limited presence. Although a small finance bank offers high rate of interest, accessibility could be an issue. Even though the small finance bank offers high rate of interest, but nobody will go to that small finance bank because of accessibility due to its limited presence. So here as means B and D. The RBI saving bonds are one of the safest investment options as they are issued by RBI on behalf of Government of India. So BD is the correct answer. Next, while various groups in US and Europe are working on hardware for detecting cancer, the IIT Madras group has used the popular method of deep learning for the same. The method is seen as a portable, affordable and safe alternative to X-ray scans and MRI scans. They are used to detect cancer tissues. While here we should connect the two sentences with while. So here we should use which two sentences? While various groups in US and Europe are working on hardware for detecting cancer, the IIT Madras group has used the popular method of deep learning for the same. See, for detecting cancer, US and Europe, so many groups are working on hardware, while at the same time, while means at the same time, IIT Madras has used the popular method of deep learning for detecting the cancer. So here we can use AB. We can connect A and B by using while. So while should be at the starting. While various groups in the US and Europe are working on hardware for detecting cancer, the IIT Madras group has used the popular method of deep learning for the same. Then what about C and D? The method is seen as portable, affordable and safe alternative to X-ray scans and MRI scans. They are used to detect cancer tissues. Here, how can we join these two? These two also can be joined by using which word? It is not while. The method is seen as a portable, affordable and safe alternative to X-ray scans and MRI scans. Instead of using X-ray scans and MRI scans, we can use some method. So that method we don't know. So we are talking about that method. So we should use which are used to detect cancer tissues. So here while means only A and B. We can connect two sentences A and B by using while. Then next one. The budget is rarely viewed as authoritative statement on government's intent and actions. A scrutiny of allocations, scrutiny of allocations is useful to see if it is consistent with the stated policy. The soldier was armed with an assault rifle and pistol. He did not retaliate with either. So, although, so when we should use although, whenever you are talking about two statements and one is contrast to other. Whenever we are talking about two statements that are contrast to each other, that means opposite to each other, we should use although. Here, the soldier was armed with assault rifle and pistol. That means the soldier is having the rifle and pistol. Although he did not retaliate with either. Either means either rifle or pistol. Even though the soldier is having rifle and pistol, he did not attack with them. That is the meaning of this sentence. So here, which is the correct one? Although the soldier, here we should use although. Although the soldier was armed with an assault rifle and pistol, he did not retaliate with either. So the word meaning retaliate means attack. He did not attack with either. So here we can combine C and D. So here we should use although at the starting. Although the soldier was armed with assault rifle and pistol, he did not retaliate with either. Next one, but India has no role in Afghan affairs. India might have recouped its position more recently in the Maldives. Its position in Nepal and Sri Lanka remained tenuous. It is also excluded from current talks involving the Taliban, the Afghan government, Pakistan, US and even Russia and China. So here we can use, we can combine which two sentences. If you see carefully, we can find the answer very easily for this. See here, India might have recouped. India might have recouped. Recouped means regained its position more recently in Maldives. Its position in Nepal and Sri Lanka remain tenuous. Tenuous means uncertain. Tenuous means uncertain. Here we are talking about position only. Here position, here also its position means India position. So you can combine these two sentences. India might have recouped its position more recently in Maldives, but its position in Nepal and Sri Lanka remains tenuous. India might have recouped its position more recently in Maldives, but its position in Nepal and Sri Lanka remain tenuous. So here we can combine B and C. Here we can combine B and C. Now, what about A and D? Which word we can combine? India has no role in Afghan affairs. Then after that, this also we can combine. And India has no role in Afghan affairs, and it is also excluded from current talks involving the Taliban, the Afghan government, Pakistan, US and even Russia and China. So India has no role in Afghan affairs, and it is also excluded from current talks involving the Taliban, Afghan government, Pakistan, US and even Russia and China. So here what is the correct arrangement? B and C. Then next one. And they can be nominated to receive the proceeds in the case of death of the primary owner. Non-resident Indians are not allowed to invest in RBI saving bonds. The penalty for premature withdrawal after the lock-in period is 50% of the interest due. It is payable for the last 6 months of the holding period. So here we can combine which two sentences by using and. Non-resident Indians are not allowed to invest in RBI saving bonds. So non-residents Indians are not allowed to saving in the investment bonds, but they can be nominated to receive the proceeds in the case of the death of the primary owner. See, non-resident Indians are not allowed to invest in RBI saving bonds. but they can receive the proceeds in the case of the death of the primary owner. So, if any person is buying RBI saving bonds and the owner has got death, premature death, then the proceeds will be going to these non-resident Indians if they are the relatives. So, non-resident Indians are not allowed to invest in RBI saving bonds, but they can be nominated to receive the proceeds in the case of death of primary owner. So, A and B is not correct. Then what about C and D? The penalty for premature withdrawal, if you want to withdraw before, premature means before maturity, if you want to withdraw the amount, after the lock-in period is 50% of the interest due and it is payable for the last 6 months of the holding period. So, here we can combine C and D. Here we can combine C and D. Also, we can combine A and B. Also, we can combine A and B. B and A, not A and B, B and A. So, answer is B and A and C and D. So, this is not correct, this one is correct, C and D. C and D is correct. Next one. Let us see question number 13 to 17. In the following sentences, one part of the sentence have the error. Find out the error and click the option corresponding to it. If the sentence is free of error, click option 5. We can promote water conservation through media and by conducted awareness is not correct. If you read the sentence only, we can identify the error. So, here conducted awareness is not correct. What is the correct appropriate word? Conducting the awareness. We can promote water conservation through media and by conducting awareness programs. So, here the error is in part 3. Indians have a well-earned skepticism towards, skepticism means doubt, towards the promises made by the politicians to win the votes. So, Indians have a well-earned skepticism. That means Indians will never believe the promises made by the politicians to win the votes. See, politicians will make big promises during the election campaign, but after the formation of government, they will never do the things. So, that is why Indians are habituated to that. Indians have a well-earned skepticism towards promises made by politicians to win the votes. Here we do not have any error. I asked the salesperson if I could exchange my dress to. Exchange is a word followed by preposition with. Exchange is a word followed by preposition with. So, here to is not correct, here with. So, I asked the salesperson if I could exchange my dress with any kitchen hardware. So, here always remember exchange is a word followed by preposition with. So, here we have the error in the fourth part. An Indian ship loaded with expensive merchandise got drowned in the middle of the ocean. See here, whenever we are talking about any one person, living thing, so then we should use drowned. So, whenever we are talking about humans, we have to use the word drowned. Actually, what is the exact meaning of drowned? Drowned means water entering into lungs. Water entering into lungs. Drowned means water entering into lungs. Here we are talking about ship. The ship has got drowned is not correct. Here we should use sank. What is the correct word? We should use sank. So, drowned is not correct. Sank is correct. Sank means going to the beneath of the surface. Going to the beneath of the surface. So, you should not use drowned, we should use sank. Drowned is only used for humans. So, drowned means water entering into lungs. So, sank is the correct word. Travel delay is mostly caused by lack of management on behalf of railways. Here, which word we should use? On behalf of means representing someone. On behalf of means representing someone. On behalf of means representing someone. So, you should not use on behalf of, we should use on part of. On part of, on part of railways, on behalf, I am receiving the award on behalf of my father. So in that sense, on behalf is correct. That means actually your father got the award, but you are receiving that award. So here on part of railways, that means because of the railways negligence, because of the railway management negligence, so many travel delays will be happening. So travel delay is mostly caused by the lack of management on part of the railways. So lack of management means negligence of the management, and that management belongs to which part? Railways. So on part of is correct. It is not on behalf of, it is on part of. Let us see the next question, 18th question. 18 to 22, these are the fill in the blanks. Below are some alternatives which can be used to improve the sentence by filling the blank. You may choose 1, 2, 3, 4. If none of the option is correct, mark option 5. Where are you dash spend your holidays this summer? So if you read these words, you can tell the answer directly. So here we are talking about preference of your holidays. So where are you planning to is correct. Where are you planning to spend your holidays this summer? Working to is not correct, earning to is not correct, observing to is not correct, planning to. Where are you planning to spend your holidays this summer? Would you dash have coffee in the morning? This also, here also we are talking about a preference of a person, whether the person like coffee or tea or juice, like that, any preference. So here like is correct word. Whenever you are talking about a preference, you should use the word like. Would you like to have a coffee in the morning? Then she got an amazing job at the human resource department through a mere walk-in interview. This is the commonly used word. Walk-in interview means interview without prior appointment. Interview without prior appointment. That is walk-in interview. Walk-in interview. How dash time will it take to submit my application? So here, how much time is correct. How much time is correct. Time is uncountable. Time is uncountable. So we should use much with uncountable things. How much time will it take to submit my application? She asked. Next, the couple who were envied, that means disliked by many people, suddenly to everybody's surprise, broke dash their engagement. Here broke off is correct. Here we should use correct word broke off. Broke off means to put an end to relation. To put an end to any one relation. That is broke off. Then remaining words. In is there. Break in. What is the meaning of break in? So break in means forcefully entering. Forcefully entering. That is break in. Break up. Break up. What is the meaning of break up? It is separate. Break up means separate. Here putting an end to one relation, that is broke off. Getting separated is break up. Then break away. One more word, break away. Break away means escape. Break away means escape. So these are the used in different manners. First one, broke off means to put an end to relation. So here we should use broke off only. Then break in means forcefully entering. Break up means separate. Break away means escape. So here broke off is correct. So with this we completed the today's English part.